Hi everybody, it's Kayla, and welcome back to Fixer Upper, the show where I attempt to fix up your houses. So today we're doing a house called Historical Homestead. It's by Kelsey Plays on the Gallery. It costs about 100,000 simoleons, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 30 by 20 lot. Basically, a family lived here, they abandoned it when they couldn't afford it anymore, and now it's in a bit of a state of disrepair. There's a basement. Oh, I just realized that I didn't furnish the basement. Oops. Okay, so when you download the house, renovated it, there's no basement. I mean, there is, but like it's empty. Anyway, so this is the house, you guys. I mean, it's pretty cute. It's just a little bit messy as per usual. So we're gonna do a quick tour and then I'll renovate it and stuff. You know how it works. You know the drill. But here's the outside. There's a grave. That's always a fun time. Again, this is one of those things where it's really creative. Like, I love the use of these thingies to make it look like there's broken pieces of the fence laying around. You know what I mean? I just think it looks really cool. I'm really proud of the people. You guys are such I can't speak. You guys are such good builders. It makes me feel inferior. Okay, look at the backyard though. Like with all these wood pieces broken down all around the place. I don't know. I just think it's cool, okay? I love good builds in The Sims. And this one took a lot of time, I can tell. I'm gonna just keep gushing about it and then make fun of it. Don't worry. But when you first come in, it's pretty small. There's the kitchen area. There's like this little walk-in space. I got some urns, doors that are blocking the bathroom and stuff. Over here's the kitchen. I wonder how long that pizza's been there for because it's a little bit spooky. Just nice place all around. God-awful tiling. And also, I don't really know what that is, the flooring in here, but it's not good. So there's that. But in here, we've just got a nice little living room. It's really dark. Kind of spooky, but in a good way, she says, trying to justify it, but it looks nice in here. And then over here we have a nice little master bedroom with just junk everywhere. I mean, it's an interesting idea with this hallway here, and then we have the master bath back here. Love the use of the fountain to make it look like there's broken stuff in this tub. I mean, look at that. Isn't that cool? The tub is broken. It's so clever. I'm sorry. And then out here, is that the whole first floor? There's a basement too, but I didn't do anything to it. Get me down here. Let's see the basement while we can. Yeah, look at her. Yeah, no, I forgot to furnish this. So it exists though. But then if you go upstairs, we've just got this nice little landing area. Again, kind of spooky, lots of broken furniture and stuff. We've got over here is a bedroom, looks like a toddler's room. And then over here we have a nice bedroom. Lots of candles here. That's kind of creepy too. I wonder how long they've been lit because this place has been abandoned for a while. So, oh, that's weird. Wait, look at that floor plan. You see when you're in the hallway and then you go through the bathroom and then into the bedroom? Yikes, I love old floor plans. There's also no windows in this room. Yikes. Okay, well, it's cute though, and that's the whole place. So it's nice. I like it a lot. I just think that she needs some help. And so I'm going to do that for her. Keep personifying a house. All right, but with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right on in to the renovation. Okay, so we are back and we are fixer-uppering this house. That's right, you guys. Also, other thing, I gotta address this, okay? I'm recording this from my dorm room. I think it's the first speed build since being here, which is weird because, last week on Fixer Upper, okay, this is, yep, I'm remembering now. Last week I recorded Fixer Upper the night before I moved in, and I was recording it at 2 a.m. and I was really stressed about it. Okay, let's do a quick recap. So last week for Fixer Upper, I recorded it on Thursday night. Or no, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, so that makes sense. The Thursday beforehand, I recorded it, and it was 2 a.m. I hadn't packed my PC setup yet. I was really freaked out. It was just a lot. I was in a very dark place. But we're back now. I've been in college for a week. I can talk about that. I did a whole podcast about it if you want to check that out. By the way, Hey Simsie podcast. It's linked down below. Go review it on iTunes and stuff if you want to. I'm just saying. Anyway, but last week for Fixer Upper, I was in the middle of a minor freak out. And I say minor, I mean a big freak out. Because I was packing for college and I was trying to, basically, I'm going to say this again. I think I mentioned it in the podcast and also in the video, but I'll say it again. So for Fixer Upper, I was recording it super late at night because I had to get it done. I was pre-recording it late at night. I wasn't procrastinating. I was working in advance, but too much. Anyway, so welcome back to Fixer Upper, you guys. I don't know. So this week I wanted to talk a little bit about my college experience because I feel like I have to update you. It's only fair after how I freaked out on you last week for 20 minutes. And now we're back and I'm better now. Okay. Also, my roommate is home and I think she can hear me talking. I know she can hear me talking, and so I'm a little bit freaked out about that too, but it's fine. I'm fine, guys. Everything is fine. Actually, though, everything is kind of fine, which is weird because knowing me, most of the time things aren't fine. but it's going well. And this is going to be wild. Okay, so you guys remember how I told a story about how I don't know where I told this story, but I think on a podcast maybe once I talked about how I got a lot of anonymous hate on Tumblr, and I mean like a lot, about how I wouldn't be able to handle doing YouTube in college. Like, for like 2 weeks straight, I was getting like hundreds of messages a day about how I was gonna like fail at everything. Like, I couldn't do YouTube in college and how I wasn't gonna succeed and how it's gonna like die and stuff. Like, someone literally was like, Kayla, you're gonna commit suicide if you do this. And so I was getting a lot of hate, a lot of like negative feedback about like YouTube and college and stuff. And so far, I can speak from like the first week of classes, so it's not much to say because like it was syllabus week and stuff, but I've handled it pretty well, you guys. So shout out to my Tumblr haters. You were wrong. But yeah, so I feel like after my freak out, I feel a little bit silly about how stressed I was like coming to college and doing YouTube here because I was so worried about it. And now we're fine. Mostly. Also, I don't really have a plan of what I want to talk about today. I'm just going to talk, which I guess is what I do every time. But, you know, here we are. Oh, I have a funny story. This is completely irrelevant, and I hope that the person that tweeted this to me watches this because maybe, I don't know, but I got a tweet today. And I forget exactly what they said, but like it was basically like they took a screenshot of their notes, like they had typed this long thing in their notes, screenshotted it and tweeted at me. And in the note, the whole thing was like, "Dear Kayla, I love your videos and all, but there was this person named Clarice that was horrible to me in school, and I can't watch your videos with a sim named Clarice because it reminds me of this horrible person. So can you please change the girl's name to Claire or something?" And this is fine, funny, whatever and all, but I don't have a sim named Clarice. Like, who is Clarice? I don't understand what's going on. So I got this tweet, and this morning I saw it, and I was like giggling about it for a long time because I didn't really understand like what the context was, like who's Clarice, what's the deal. So if you're the girl that tweeted that at me, I'm sorry, can you please tell me who Clarice is? Can we like elaborate on this one? Because I honestly don't know. Like, do I have a sim that I'm forgetting about that's named Clarice? Because I have 4 Let's Plays, and none of them have a sim named Clarice. I don't understand. I don't get it. But that's that. Also, yesterday, I was FaceTiming my sister, because I talk to my siblings a little bit, you know, since I've been in college. I FaceTime Shanna a few times and Brett and stuff, but I was on FaceTime with Shanna yesterday because she Snapchatted me. I called her immediately afterwards because I was so freaked out by this, but she Snapchatted me a picture that said, like, streaks. Also, I cut a bold spot into my hair. She wrote bold, she meant bald, and so what she did, okay, this is like a classic, like, 12-year-old in middle school. Okay, my editing software just crashed, but we're back. It's fine. I was talking about 12-year-olds in middle school, something like that. Okay, so my sister, oh, bless her soul, this poor little child. I don't know what she was thinking. I'm gonna expose her to the masses because she made a grave mistake. Okay, so like I cut my hair when I was little too, like once. And I didn't do it this bad though, okay? So my sister, oh my God, bless her soul. Speaking of hair cutting, I've got a story about that too. But so what she did is she put her hair in a ponytail and she was looking at her baby hairs, like the hairs in front of her face, you know? And she was like, wow, these are kind of ugly. I'm gonna trim them, which is a big mistake in the first place, okay? But my dear little sister, so what she did is she took scissors, right, and she like pulled her hair out so she could cut pretty close to and get rid of her baby hairs, all of them on one side. And so she cut off the baby hairs, and now she has a bald spot on the side of her face, kind of. Like, well, I mean, also there's noises happening, I'm sorry. But on the side of her face, she cut off the baby hairs, like right next to her ear, kind of, you know, but there's like a very visible bald spot now there. So A+ for effort, Shanna. F for execution, because that's so, oh my God, what was she thinking? I just don't understand why she would have done that. I mean, I get it. She was trying to improve her appearance or something, but it was a very bad decision. So I guess my pro tip for you guys is don't do that. Don't cut off your baby hairs. Like that does. And then today she Snapchatted me and she was like in the clinic, okay? And I guess this morning she had a headache, I say in air quotes, and then she went to the clinic to probably like be sent home, you know? And then they were like, oh, you have a fever, you can't go back to class, which I don't think she had a fever, but whatever. And so she was stuck in the clinic, so Dad wouldn't come pick her up because he thinks she's lying. I think she's lying too, but she told me she went to the clinic because she had a headache and she had a bald spot. So this morning she got to school and she was like, yep, going home. I don't understand why she's like this. I love her, seriously, but come on, Shanna. Like, what are you thinking? And I mean, I cut my hair once too when I was little. I don't know when that, I think it must have been in like fourth or fifth grade, maybe even third grade. I don't know. Sometime in elementary school, though. I wasn't 12. I was like 9. I had my hair in a ponytail, and then the ponytail holder got stuck. Like the hair tie got stuck in my hair, and so I like reached back with scissors to try and cut the hair tie, so it would break and then get out of my hair. And then I accidentally like chopped off some of my hair while doing it, but I never like cut a bald spot into my hair or anything. Also, one time my neighbor, who was my best friend at the time, kind of, she and I mean, it was the two of us, but it wasn't like I never cut anybody's hair. I just watched her do it. But like she wanted to be a hairstylist. She was like 7, wanted to be a hairstylist, and she would go and she would cut the other neighbor kid's hair, and she kept it in a drawer. It's so creepy sounding, I know, but like one time there was this poor little girl. Oh my god, one of our other neighbors was probably like 3 or 4 at the time, and she had bangs, and my neighbor, my friend, went and she cut her bangs completely off. Like she Oh my, can you picture it? Like she cut the bangs off. It was so bad. Oh, the poor girl. She looked horrible for so long because of that. Because I mean, when you got the bangs, like they have to grow out. Oh, it was not good. But she's fine now. She's probably in high school now. That girl. That's so weird to think about. I haven't seen her in a long time. Anyway, it wasn't me. It was my neighbor. I'm just saying. She also cut my hair, but she only cut like a tiny piece out, and so it wasn't like visible or anything. But yeah, I guess where am I going with this? This is not how I intended for today's video to go. I don't understand what's wrong with me. Why am I like this? Anyway, I guess my point here, though, is that I always have like a life lesson that I take away from these videos. And today's takeaway is that you shouldn't cut your hair or your friend's hair or realistically anyone's hair. Let's just not cut hair unless maybe you have like a license to do it or something. Because let's be honest, we're not good at that. I say we, it's true. But yeah, so that happened. But let's talk about college for a second, because I know that I was freaking out. And again, I promise, guys, look, I know this video's a mess. I'm sorry. I'm trying hard to make it not be, but it's my video, and so it's bound to be a mess. Like, you just gotta bear with me here. But yeah, college has been going great. Aside from the whole, like, scared to record thing, it's been going fine. And my mom is pretty close to here, like she lives around the area. And so yesterday, this is really funny, and actually like Mom of the Year award, okay, you guys, but last night, we have this like group chat of our whole family on like over text, and my mom was texting, and it like, she was gonna bring my brother and sister Chick-fil-A for dinner. And so she was like, guys, I'm getting you Chick-fil-A, what do you want, And then in the group chat I replied, I was like, what about me, Mom? Like as a joke, obviously, because I'm in college and they're not, like they're at home, she was getting them dinner, I was here in college, And then my mom called me 20 minutes later, and she's like, Kayla, I'm outside. Come pick up your fries. Because I'm vegetarian, so I don't eat like Chick-fil-A, but I will eat their fries. And so she brought me fries and a Dr. Pepper from Chick-fil-A. I didn't even really ask. I mean, I did ask, but like as a joke. And then she went and brought me Chick-fil-A. I mean, Mom of the Year, honestly. I mean, it was like on her way home. She didn't like go out of her way to do it, but she brought me Chick-fil-A. Isn't that cool? I love my mother. Isn't that so kind of her? And I went home this weekend just on Sunday. And I did my laundry at home. So that's super lame, I know, but like I was really excited about that because I'm scared to do laundry here. I don't know where it is, the laundry room on campus or in my dorm building, and you also have to pay. It costs like, I think it's like $1.75 total, like $1 for the wash and 75 cents, something like that. I don't know. Again, I wouldn't know. I haven't been in there. I have no idea where it is. But I went home and did laundry at home, and I saw my cat. I think she's mad at me, but that's okay. I think she'll get over it. This video is honestly, this is like a downward spiral, like it just keeps getting worse as the minutes go by. Why do people watch these things? Although I mean, yesterday, this is gonna sound so weird too, but I have pre-recorded like 2 or 3 podcasts that I haven't posted. No, maybe it's just 2 now because I posted one of them last week. But I have like 2 podcasts kind of backlogged, like one that I recorded. It was my second ever podcast I recorded. And I recorded it like the same day as the first one, and I've just kind of kept it in the backlogs, ready to post whenever. And so I've got that one and one with my friend too, but I was editing the one that I've kind of kept in the backlogs last night, and I sat there and I watched myself talk for 40 minutes. Isn't that ridiculous? Like, I've always made jokes like, why does anyone watch me? Like, I can't watch any of my own videos. Like, why would anyone sit there and watch me for 26 minutes or whatever? But, like, I sat there and I watched myself talk for 40 minutes last night. And I had work to do. Like, I had homework to do, but I just sat there and I, like, listened to myself tell the story. And I was, like, entertained by it. Isn't that so bad? Like, I mean, it's bad enough because, like, when I'm editing my videos, I laugh at my own jokes a lot. Like, I'll catch myself, like, listening to myself talk and tell a joke, and then I'll be like laughing or like smiling at my own jokes, and it's so lame. Like I laugh at my own jokes like twice because I'll say it and then laugh, and then I'll edit the video, hear it again and laugh, and it's so bad. But like I listen to myself tell this story on my podcast for 40 minutes. I kind of had to watch it to like confirm that I didn't say anything bad, that I could still post it because it's a bit of a sensitive topic, the podcast episode. I'm going to post it next week, so you'll see it on Monday. By the way, Hey Simsie podcast, check it out, link down below. I'm just going to keep plugging it. If you like my build videos, you'll like my podcast, I promise. It's the same thing. It just has my face in it if you watch it on YouTube. And if you watch it on iTunes or listen to it on iTunes, there's no face. It's just audio. But like, anyway, so I was listening to the podcast, and the thing is, I usually when I edit my videos, I don't watch the whole thing back. Like what I'll do, if I make a mistake and I want to like cut something out, I'll pause. And so like for like a good like 7 to 8 seconds. And so when I go to edit the video, I can find the breaks in the audio and then cut stuff easier without having to watch the whole video back, because no one wants to watch me talk for 26 minutes, was my previous opinion. But then I listened to myself talk for 40 minutes yesterday. And this is unrelated too, but I realized my point. I've gone back on my own train of thought. So I started talking before about how I couldn't handle YouTube in college and how I thought they were wrong, because I've actually had time to watch Netflix recently. Like I haven't watched any Netflix since like the beginning of the summer, because as soon as school got out, I had to pre-record like 40 videos for a month-long trip, and so I couldn't watch them like the first week of summer. I couldn't watch them on my trip. And then when I got back, I was just out of the habit of watching TV, and so I didn't. Although I watched a little bit of Downton Abbey, but like not a lot. And so I started watching Game of Thrones again. I watched the first season last summer, and I guess I watched like half of the second season too, because I started at season 2 like this week, and I've been watching it. So fair warning for those of you that are like Family Channel oriented, Game of Thrones is not Family Channel oriented. If you're here to watch my videos and you're not cool with like swearing or incest or nudity, etc., Game of Thrones maybe not for you, but it's a great show, and I've been watching it. Also, if you spoil it in the comments for me, I will never forgive you. I'm gonna block the words and not read the comments. So like, don't even bother to spoil it in the comments, because like it's gonna get lost, and I'm not gonna read it. So don't worry about that, guys. Remind me to not check these comments. Actually, like if you can go ahead and tweet me like right now, Kayla, don't read the comments today. Thank you, because I can't talk about TV anymore on YouTube without getting spoilers, because people are mean. But anyway, I've been watching Game of Thrones too. So I guess my takeaway here is that college isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I've got more time than I thought I would. I've got things under control, and I have time to watch Game of Thrones, which is cool, because usually I don't have time to watch TV at all. So that's exciting. The video's almost over, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe and do all those fun YouTube things. And in case you guys didn't know, I post new videos every single day. And so I will see you all tomorrow. It's not even over yet. And I was premature in my ending, but I've got screenshots coming up. So let's put on some Wii music, and then we can just listen to it and stuff. Okay, bye. You know, I feel like at some point that Wii music is gonna get old, but that point is not today.